Hello, 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 hello. I'm in a good mood. I'm just setting everything up still. There we go. So, hello, everybody. Hi, Susan. You did one of the Bag O' Day capelets in the 4-ply size yarn? Oh, cool. In green, and it turned nice? Oh, I bet it did. You do really good work. Did you get yours done? Really? Gotta ask. No. In fact, I'm working on it right now. I'm close. I'm like maybe 4 rows from being done. So I should be able to do those tonight. But I had a long week and I didn't get a lot of crocheting on this done. I didn't start Monday and I didn't start Tuesday. I didn't start until Wednesday. But I did start. But I haven't been up here. This has been my crochet job when I'm in my craft room here. I'd have gotten a lot more done if I had taken it downstairs. But I didn't. I've left it up here, and this is only getting done when I'm up here. Okay, I've been up here all week, but unfortunately I've been making bad decisions when I've been up here. So it's all been about the gaming. And my computer hasn't been working right. And the gaming hasn't been going well because my computer hasn't been working right. And I had to erase my character and everything that I've accumulated. I had to erase. So that really sucked. Really badly. It sucked a big bubble. Tish not happy. So I finally, after days of figuring out the issue, which I still never did, managed to recreate it. I don't know what the issue was. I really don't. Everything was working smooth. And then it wasn't. And I hadn't downloaded anything. I hadn't changed anything. It was working fine. I was level 47. And it just stopped. I tried to go back to past lives, but the problem persisted and it shouldn't have. So yeah, I ended up not erasing the game this time, but I went and I deleted all the creations that I had installed with them, and those are safe. Those have been verified by Bethesda, the makers of the game, so they're safe. And I deleted all of them. And then I tried to play the base game, and the base game didn't even work for me. Like I said, days of trying to figure this out, because being a past techie, you give me a bit of a software issue or a computer issue, and I gotta, okay, if it's my issue, I gotta work on it. I can't leave it alone. I tried to play another game. It just didn't hold my attention. I just need my Skyrim. I'm addicted to it. I need to kill the dragon. Can't believe it, level 47, and I have to start a new game again. Again, I get to around level 50 and something happens and I can't go past level 50. I haven't been able to get a character past level 50 in a long time. Like, something always happens. So I downloaded just a few creations because I can't stand the base game. I just can't. I've played it. Excuse me. I've played it enough. The graphics are okay, but after playing so many years with mods that change the graphics to a better quality, um, change the landscape to better landscape, you know, new quests, new people you get to meet on the road kind of thing, you know. It makes the game more interesting. So I downloaded some. I can't help it. I'm addicted to not playing the base game. So everything is working fine. I'm happy to say I only have 37 of them, of those creations installed, as opposed to whatever I had before. I had a lot, but you can have a lot. That's the thing. They don't necessarily all work with each other, but they're all verified. They're all clean. And by verified, I mean they've been checked and they work with the game. And they're clean. There's no bugs in them. There's no viruses too. They're not Trojans. They're just software pieces to work with the base game that you can download and for free. And they've all been verified and tested, and they're verified by the maker of the game. So yeah. So I'm level 7 now. Again. God. Drives me nuts. It does. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But in between trying to fix my computer, I have been crocheting. I've been working on my sweater every time I'm downstairs. I've been working on my sweater, and I've been working up here on this, the capelet. I tried it on today. It's a little long, but as in, like, it overlaps in the front, but that's okay. That's minor. So what? I don't care. It just makes it warm. And my chest is always the coldest anyway, so a little bit of extra protection here is perfect for me. So, how was your week, Susan? And hello to everybody out there. I hope everybody can hear me. Can you all hear me okay? I hope so. My microphone thingy says it's working. Excuse me. So, yeah, this is what it's looking like. Well, that's upside down, of course. But using this is going to be heavy. It's a heavy capelet, and that's okay too. I don't mind heaviness. So let me know if you want to see it. Don't mind the little dog, the tappy tap tap. If you hear that, she's trying really hard to get me to wear her sack. She's gotten to the point where no, I want to sleep. If you're in here, I want to sleep. She only sleeps in her sack, in her pouch. And that's what she wants. She wants up in my arms so she can sleep. And it's like, no, I don't like wearing that thing all the time. I mean, I don't know how heavy she is, but she feels like she's 10 pounds. That's 10 pounds hanging over the side of my neck with something cutting in, like right in there. Oh, God, that hurts. You know, like that's sore in there. So, no, I'm taking a break. Because I did just, don't whine. I can't crochet very comfortably with her in her pouch. Can't do much of anything comfortably when she's in her pouch. So, we'll see how long I can get. I want to at least get this row done. Because I started it. There's not that, it's not that long. So I am using the yarn that my hubby got me. This is the Cover Story Dreamland. It's a super bulky 6. Hang on, I have it here. I have it here. Right here. Oh. There's a super bulky 6, and they suggest that you use a 9 milli. I'm using a 10. I'm using a 10. I'm using my number 10 furls. And I'll show you in a minute. But like I said, once I get into this, it goes by quick. It really does, because you're just doing double crochets. It's just 3 of them at a time, and then chain 1, 3 more double crochets in the V's of the row you already did. So it's really easy because I'm at that last bit, you know. She says go as long as you want to go, but I don't want to go too long because this is capelet, not a poncho. So trying to figure out right now, it reaches my elbows. So I think I want it a little bit longer than that. But it won't take long because this is such jumbo, super bulky yarn. It's growing by inches. But I like this pattern. It's really pretty. Let me finish this row. So I've got a bit left to go, but this is beautiful yarn to work with. Took me a while to get used to it because I've been working with DK with my sweater. It's using DK yarn. So yeah, I had a bit of a curve to get comfortable with the yarn, but it's okay now. I've never really worked with a super bulky yarn before. I guess I can't say that. Well, this is bulkier than Bernat Blanket because Bernat Blanket's a 5. And I made my husband's poncho in Bernat Blanket. And he loves it. He loves his poncho. He just wants me to put a hood on it. And I keep saying, yeah, one of these days I'll put a hood on it. I got to figure out how to do that. He always asks for the impossible. He knows I just started crocheting. He knows I don't know how to do a lot of things. Like, for instance, he asked for slippers. I didn't know how to make slippers. And then, of course, I got the idea of, instead of making them all, crochet, I, of course, want to use, like real leather soles. And with the sheepskin on the one side and the leather on the other side, like I want real sheepskin soles for him. But I don't know how to make slippers. I don't know how to make slippers with a sole or without a sole. It don't matter. Well, I reverse engineered and tried and figured it out, and they're ugly. But they're warm. So I made a pair for me. And they're warm. Puppy ate them. Puppy ate the heel out of one of them, so I've got to get another set of soles for myself, and I might as well get another set of soles for my hubby and figure out how to make slippers again, because his slippers are really floppy, so I'd like to make slippers that fit him better. Hey, Susan! You knot slippers? Oh, you knit slippers. I don't know how to knit. I'm barely coordinated to figure out one hook, let alone 2 needles. So I'm just finishing this row, and then I'm going to show you this capelet, but it's no, I'm not finishing it. I've not finished it, but I'm like 4 or 5 rows from being done. So I might get it done this live. We'll see. Because this is row 1. And I'm at the last bit. Like I said, last 4 or 5 rows. Your own patterns in different sizes? Cool. Yeah, I want to learn how to crochet slipper boots. And then I want to learn how to crochet leg warmers. And then I want to make slipper boot leg warmers. Because it just makes sense. Why put on 2 things? Yes, it's a V-stitch pattern. I'm not that good at crochet that I can seriously do it in a day. I mean, I wish. The things they say crochet takes like an hour, it takes me a day. And then, of course, there's other things that take my attention, right? Like I was saying earlier, I had a bad computer week. So I was figuring out computer problems. And when I left here, because this is where my computer is, so I would be working up here with computer problems. And in between, while waiting on the computer to do its stuff, I'd be working on this. Then I'd go downstairs for a break and I'd crochet my sweater. So, and that's what I've been doing. But make no mistake, a lot of time this week has gone towards my computer. All because I couldn't game. Because that's just not allowed. I was like, don't you screw up when I'm gaming. I went from a level 47 character to having to create another character today. Yeah. Level 47. To new character today. So, yeah. But at least it's working today. Because yesterday, it still wasn't working. So, and yesterday's supposed to be gaming day. It was fix the computer up day. And 10:30 came around and I was still not at the testing phase. I was still downloading and installing stuff. So I went to bed, turned my computer on today, tried it, and I've been kind of testing it since. Is when you want to test what you install, so you put it through the rigor. So that's what I've been doing today. And then I stopped and I fed the puppies because it was puppy supper time. So I fed the puppies and got myself all prettied up. I just brushed my hair, I washed my face, and brushed my teeth and came to see you guys. I wish I could get things done in a day. I don't have the attention span. Like, I don't. Like, this is just 4 or 5 rows, and this one row has taken me like 25 minutes, it seems. Okay, maybe not that long, but no, almost. So I've been crocheting it since I started. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. I get texts from my sons, not a lot. But, well, actually, it's funny because I took this college course at the Saskatchewan Indian Institute of Technologies. It's a school, obviously, college, and technical college, and they do office programs, they do business, they do finance, they do all sorts of things. And one of the things they did when I got out of my adult 12 program with really high marks was they were starting a 3-year information technologies course. And not wanting to leave the campus because I was scared to go to university. Shh, I'm telling a story. But obviously wanting to go on because I knew I needed a career, not just my high school diploma. I said, sure, I'll try this. Why not? So I went into it. And of course, we know the story. I did really well and went on to IBM and Syncrude and a Northern College. Yeah. So anyway, my son has gone back to school. And my son is in the same college I went to way back when. And he's taking the same course I started. Well, I took. But my class was the first class who took it. We were the original guinea pigs. They actually called us that back then. They're very proud that they had a full class of guinea pigs. So yeah, so it's fun because occasionally I'll get this text from Todd and he'll say, Mom, do you know this? And he'll call actually and he'll ask me if I know this. Like he called last week and he asked me if I knew this kind of, and he spits out this name of this type of array. And all I said was, what? And he laughs a little. He said, surely you worked with it, Mom. No, I can honestly say I have never heard of it. Nope, nada. So it's kind of fun because, yeah, I get that a lot with him now. So it gives us something more to talk about, something more in common. I like that. I like having something in common with my kids. So The gaming is something in common, but typical gamers, we don't generally visit with each other. If we're with each other, we're generally gaming. Of course, you get us talking to each other, it's technically also about gaming. But it's always, always, always a treat when your kids contact you. At least it is for me. I like being contacted from them. They're good kids. So, and even if my daughter doesn't want to get to know me, that's her loss. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I did. I'm not anymore. Oh, I said I was going to show you. Pardon-moi. Okay. Do, 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 do. Here you go. This is it so far. Like I said, a little long. I thought I had the perfect size, but now that it's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, it's also gotten bigger lengthwise because it's coming out. So anyway, so it's going to be warm. It overlaps a little bit in the front, but like I said, that's the chest area, and I don't mind that. And right now, it's almost good. I know sometimes, you know what? Try and find a different tutorial if you can. If you can. I was lucky enough, that weekend snuggle sweater that I'm doing downstairs. I was lucky to find a couple of different tutorials because I found one I liked that I could actually do. The first one I tried to follow her, but I couldn't. I couldn't get it. I slowed her down. I sped her up and sped her back up, and then I paused and rewound and paused and rewound. It didn't matter. I couldn't figure it out. So I found a different tutorial and it clicked. So maybe try a different tutorial. Some patterns have more than one tutorial because they're done by different people. That would be my suggestion. But anyway, this is how this is turning out, and I love the colors. And I think just a little bit, maybe another row, and that's about it. Because I'm quite happy with how it's turning out. It's a capelet, not a poncho. I want my arms to be bare when I'm sitting, but I want my chest covered and my back covered and my shoulders covered. What do you think? What do you think of it, Susan? Let me back up. Let me put this forward. What do you think? As you can see, that's where it ends, and I think that's a good length. Don't you? It's warm. It's already warming up my back. I like the color though. But my God, if this is only going to be, I've only used one and I'm into my second. I've used most of a second cake. But if I'm done, like, wow, what am I going to do with all that other yarn? Leg warmers and fingerless glove set. Yay! Oh, so I like it. I like it. Makes me look fat, but whatever. It's bulky. It's big. It's bulky, but it's going to be warm too. So I like it. I like it. So I'll put a couple of buttons in it. One more row, I think. Just one more. Just cause. Just cause. But I'm quite happy with it. I am quite happy with it. And I think that's how we'll have it. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Because I got lots of buttons I got from Don Aaron, so I'm sure I'll find some buttons that in that baggie that'll work. I just got to find them. I have them somewhere. But since I changed desks and I had to empty my desk, I don't know where I put it. So, because I haven't found all of the stuff that I took out of the desk yet. Why? Because my name is Trish and I'm so very backwards at crap. If I worked any slower, I would be going backwards, according to my husband. You know what? He's not wrong. It sucks, but he's not wrong. Yes, I'm not pleased with myself either. So there. She's pouting. She's not happy. Because I'm not letting her up and she's not happy. Yeah. She's one of those dogs. So very dramatic. But she's in her second heat. Yes, you did. Where did you go? You did miss it. I've been sitting here talking to myself. I'm teasing. I can show you again. This is it. Anyway. So this is how long it is right now. And I think I'm going to put another row in. Just another row. Just one more. Because I don't want it to be too long. Right? Right. Oh, she's texting you. Oh, that's fine. Family comes first, Susan. I get that. Oh. So what did you think? Think one more row? I think one more row. And then I got to work on finding those buttons. Oh, cool. Yeah. One more row. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. One more row. I thought I was going to have to put in 4 or 5 more rows, but no. One more row. Look at that, Susan. I'm going to be done my capelet tonight. Isn't that cool? I think that's cool. Oh, look how fast I crochet now. There's like light at the end of the tunnel. I got to be done. Oh, I'm so happy. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. See all the obstacles in my way. No, no picos. And if it did, I'm not doing them. No, I'm doing one more row and then that's all I'm doing. Because I kind of like how it ends with just, I kind of like the jagged edge. I don't think it needs anything more. I could be wrong. I'll watch the video, see if Crystal does anything. I'm not done with it anyway. I still have to do the call. Like, I still have to figure out how she does her stuff. So, I'm not done watching the tutorial yet. Okay. So yeah, I'm just sitting here crocheting and I will be done tonight. That is so awesome. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. Back to do 1, 2, 3. 2. 3. I'm gonna have enough yarn to do matching leg warmers and fingerless gloves. Ooh. And they're gonna be warm. Leg warmers are gonna be so warm because this is super bulky yarn. They're gonna be thick and warm. They're gonna be so yummy, warm. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Oh. I've been having a lot of carpal tunnel pain too this week, I've been noticing. And of course it snowed. I don't have any pictures to show you because I didn't take pictures. I was so depressed. But the snow's all gone, so I'm happy again. It didn't stay long, and it was just a skiff. Just a little skiff of snow. It wasn't much. It was gone that afternoon. The next afternoon. So, tell you, Puppy wasn't too impressed with it. She just kind of looked at me and said, "You want me to go do what out where?" Yes, go outside, go pee. What? No. I too little dog. I don't like peeing tall grass when it's cold. But she saw it my way because I just picked her up and put her outside. And she follows the big dog, so he does his business, she does her business. But yeah, she's been noticing the change in temperature. So, and then it rained. It snowed. Then it was warm enough. The snow went away and then it rained. We had 2 days of rain. And then today was really windy, like gusty windy. Hey, Susan, welcome back. It was gusty windy today, so much so that I was sitting here gaming earlier and I could barely hear the trains go by over the howling of the wind through that little crack in my window. So, but it wasn't too bad. Like, it wasn't freezing cold in here. We've got the heat, the furnace on now, and it gets quite warm up here. So I have to say we have heat up here. Yep. Somewhere in this room is a heat register, or a couple. I don't know, but there's a heat register somewhere. No, they're easy. I've done a couple of them, but I've given them away. But they are easy. People should seriously stop expecting normal from me. Picture of a dragon, and then we all know it's never gonna happen. Because it's not. I wish my mom was alive. She'd get a kick out of this t-shirt. She would. She'd shake her head and say that is so true. Because I'm not normal. Nope. I'm quite happy not to be normal. So yeah. One more row. Hey, Susan, and this will be done. I'm really excited about that. So yeah, let's get started on fingerless gloves. We'll look for a pattern. Exactly. Hey, Yolanda, how are you doing? Yes, exactly. Normal is just a setting on the dryer or the washer. That's all it is. Yeah, because it's certainly not a setting for me. I don't do normal, never have. Nope. So, how was your week, Yolanda? Tell me, tell me, tell me. My week was long, and we had computer issues. I didn't get a lot of crocheting done on this capelet, but it'll be done tonight because I'm on my last row. But there's a few knots in this yarn, so where they attach some of the other colors. So I don't know if you all are noticing that if you've used this yarn before. I've never used this yarn before, so it was new to me. Oh my goodness, your cat brought in a random kitten the other morning. Oh, my dogs don't bring home wildlife. Oh, I bet it is. Oh, that's so sweet. My dog's pinned a random little kitty cat, a little young kitten in the back in their dog poop area. Pinned it. They were going nuts, but I was stuck inside on the toilet, so I couldn't figure out why they were going nuts, right? I was just yelling at them through the window, like, shut up, because they can hear me. Their dog poop area is like right outside the bathroom. So they can hear me yell at them to shut up. It's not like I'm a quiet yeller. Like, hello, I got a voice. I got a set of pipes on me. I can yell. So anyway, they were ignoring me. So I finally did my business, finished, got out of the bathroom, uh, decided to go out and see what they were barking at or who they were barking at. And it was a little kitten, a little black kitten they had cornered. And there was nowhere for this kitten to go. This kitten couldn't go sideways because Gus was there, and couldn't go the other way because Little Bit was there. And they had her cornered, or it cornered. And so I got Gus off first because he was easier, because he's so well trained, right? So I got Gus off of him, off of the kitten easier, and sent him to the door. And he went. And once that was done, it was just Little Bit. But unfortunately, she decided that because it was just her, she had to start snapping. And so she was getting off of the coast to snapping at the kitten. And so I raised my voice a little bit more, and I had to tell her no, 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 no. So, yeah, that's my story. I rescued the kitten. I got my dogs inside the house, and by the time I looked back, the kitten was gone. So it had found a way to get out of our yard, or out of the dog's yard. So that's nice. But poor thing's probably, probably terrorized now about dogs, especially little ones. Just glad it wasn't Dizzy or Shadow, my husband's old dogs. They're vicious cats. They were known to chase a cat up a fence, grab it, and toss it back into the yard just to play with it some more. So, yeah. What pattern do I use for my fingerless gloves? I've done a few different ones. Bag O' Day has one I've done. Secret Yarnery has one I've done. Unfortunately, I don't keep the names of them. I might have the names of them. Where's my book? Why my book not there? Why my book? Oh, damn my book. Let's see if I put the name of the wrap on toast. Let's see if I put the name of the pattern I did in here. So this is the name. This is the book with all of my patterns. Oh, where did my book go? Oh no! 1 minute, because I dropped my hook and I can't find it now. And I don't have. I need light. That's not it. Crap on toast. Well, I'm not going to be doing any more of that crocheting until I find my crochet hook. That's not it. Well, it's not under my chair. So it has to be under the desk. Under the part where I have to get underneath and look. Yeah. I'm not doing that now. So I'll do that later. So what was the name of the fingerless gloves set by Bag O'Day? Do. Page 19. Who did this? Oh my God, I didn't name. I didn't put down. Such an easy and quick pattern. I even added a star sticker to it, but did I tell me what pattern, the name of the pattern was? No. Just cowl and glove set. I made it for my cousin Lenore in the year 2021. I used Red Heart Roll With It tweed in violet. It's 100% acrylic. It's a 4-weight. I used a 6 furls. I used my Taurus. And it's machine washable and dryable, and it's such an easy and quick pattern. But I don't say where I got it from. Fudge buckets. Okay, I'm looking. A lot of blankets, which you never finish. Slippers. There's another blanket. Slippers for Sean. See, those are my notes for those slippers that I made for my hubby. Oh, yeah, Susan, that would be awesome. You don't have much size 4. I can't figure out what I did. That's a sweater for Todd I did. Roses. Ended up selling all of them. Blanket poncho for Todd. He likes it. Tank top, never did finish it. Why? Because I forgot the pattern. It was Bond's Easy Crochet Summer Top. Well then, I was using a 5mm hook. I started it in 2023. I still have it in the bag. It's not finished. men's sweater for my hubby. What did I do? Oh, that's the one I made, the blue one I made him. It's a little tight, but he likes it. And then there's another easy crochet men's sweater for my hubby. I used the same yarn I used before, so he's got two sweaters that look exactly the same. But that's what he wanted. There's Matt's sweater. The brick stacked blanket, I still have that left to do. I have to do. Oh, it's turning out so pretty, but I haven't finished it in ages. Kia cardigan. Yeah. Dragonfly wrap. Dishcloths. Still haven't finished those. Summer Love tank top. Don't know what I did with that. Cat cave zippers. Cat cave. Smog the dragon. My sweater. Sorry. I cannot find that pattern. I can't find the name of it. I can't believe I didn't put the name down. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I used. Your dog Roscoe liked kitties? Gus likes kitties too. Like, we have a cat and the dogs are fine with them, even a little bit, but that was a strange cat and they don't get introduced to strange kitties. So let's face it, how often do strange kitties come here? Never. Although my friend Dana, if she visits, she might bring her kitty. Sorry, Susan. I know Bag O' Day has some fingerless gloves patterns. She does like a dragon scale one, and she's got a really easy one that's just it's just a big rectangle. You know how you make your cuff for a sweater? That's all it is. It's just you do it however long you want, you chain however long you want, then you just go back and forth, back loop only, back and forth until you make a rectangle long enough to fit here, and you seam it up the side, you leave a hole for your thumb, and you seam it up the fingers, and all of this is open. And it's really easy. Those were simple to do, and I wish I could show you them, but I don't have them anymore. But that was a Bag O' Day pattern. So she's got a couple of them. So if you want to do fingerless gloves, I suggest Bag O' Day. I know she's got a couple of them because I've done them. Except for the dragon scale one. I haven't done that one yet. Susan, it's a hard curve to learn that write the stuff down before you do it. Or as you're doing it, update the stuff you're writing down about it. It's a hard learning curve. For all the stuff that I've written down, I've got just as much stuff that I've done that I haven't written down at all. And I'm trying to remember to write them down. I really am. Like, I started writing down my sweater downstairs is the last entry. I don't have this capelet in there yet. Let's put it in now. Oh, what color of ink do I want to use? Do I know where my pens are? Hi, rods. Who knows what these are? Okay, that'll work. That's a pen. Okay, so this is what is it called? I have it. It's a Bag O' Day pattern for me. Type of project, it's a wearable. Started it October. It's the 18th today. 17, 16, 15, 25. End date will be October. What is it? 18th or 19th today? 18th. I should have remembered that because hubby and I talked about that earlier, what the date was. 18, 25. Name a pattern I don't remember. Yarn. Ooh. We're using Lion brand cover story. Dreamland. In the color dye lot, Prairie Sunset. Weight, it's a number 6 super bulky. Hook, I'm using a 10 milli. Furls. Oh, you made your neighbor a baby blanket. She's having a baby girl. Oh, that's sweet. I don't have friends. I don't have friends. I don't have friends near me. That's the thing. I mean, I have lots of friends that live in the same province as me, but they're all over the place. The closest friend I've got, not counting family, because my family's in Saskatoon. I've got nieces, nephews, I've got sons. So I've got family in Saskatoon, but my closest friend lives 4 or 5 hours away. See, that's cool. I don't take pictures of much, and then I forget they're all on my phone, and I forget to put them on the computer. But which I should do. I should put them on the computer. And then, of course, I lost my documents. I lost all of my crochet patterns. Well, I lost my photos. Grr. Yeah. Because this stupid 1 terabyte mini card screwed up and didn't keep my documents. It gave them away or something. Maybe some Chinese person said, hey, they give you money. Okay, I shouldn't be like that, but I'm just talking about like the spies. Maybe somebody came and offered money for my documents. I don't know. All I know is I copied them over. I swear I copied them over because I watched 10 gigabytes transfer over. I watched it. It went from the C drive, my documents, to the X drive, the disk, that thing, that card. And not there no more. So it makes me think that maybe spies came and got it. Okay, maybe not. Maybe aliens. I don't know. But it's not there. And it's supposed to be there. So that's why I say maybe sneaky spy people came and took it. Because they want my documents really badly. I don't know why. They want to see all the crochet patterns I'm interested in and all of my pictures of crochet. That is mostly what my pictures were. Crochet, now that I think of it, because everything else I backed up to Google Drive. So I have pictures on Google Drive. I just got to download them again, but I didn't back up all of my crochet pictures. And I, of course, didn't back up my crochet patterns. And I, of course, didn't back up a bunch of stuff. Because why? Because it was too much for my Google Drive. I didn't want to have to pay for it. That's really why. So, because I didn't want to pay for it, hey, this is manufactured in China. 100% polyester. WIP, WPI, I don't know, perhaps per inch. Doesn't say. Not that I can see. Machine washable and dryable. Prairie Sunset. See, I did spell prairie right. I did know it was Prairie Sunset. Machine washable and dryable. Easy peasy. Yeah, see, Yolanda, that's what I think. Because, I mean, I had them, and now I don't have them. So you tell me. Oh, yes. Well, that's the joy of life. You can always learn. Spanish is easy if you have Spanish friends to learn from. Get her to teach you. Name a pattern. It's a bag o' day pattern. I know that. Hang on. Let me go over to my YouTube channel and figure this out. Ooh. View full playlist. Cozy Capelet shawl. Cozy Capelet. Cozy Capelet. That's what it's called. There we go. And Cozy Capelet. There we go. See? And it's filled in. And because I try and keep this updated, I really do. I have it. I leave it out. I have it in my printer stand, like right there. So I know. And I have my pens right here. Oh, okay. Oops, sorry. Hope you're still there. Hey, Robert, how are you? That's right, no appliances for you. You're late. By an hour. Wow. How you doing, Robert? How was your week? I got music playing in my head. That anxiety song? Yes. Your week was good? That is good. That's good. My week was not, well, it was good in that I didn't have to go anywhere, and I didn't have to leave the house. So it was good on those fronts. But I had computer issues. So it's frustrating. But I got some work done on my sweater. I got some work done on my poncho, and then I dropped my crochet hook tonight, and it rolled under the table. So I have to get it, but I haven't decided to do that yet because I'm trying to figure out how to go and get it out from under the table. I know how. My fly swatter. Yes, I have fly swatter. Fly swatter will help. So yeah, other than that, I can honestly say I'm done my capelet. Well, one more row. Sorry, I'm in my last row. Once I get my crochet hook back, I can finish that row and say I'm on. I honestly say, other than the buttons, I'm done. I gotta find my buttons because I don't know where my buttons are. Because they were in my white desk when I had it, and then I put everything in my white desk in separate boxes, like in different boxes. I don't know where they are now. They're somewhere in a box. Yeah. So I do have a back scratcher, not up here though. I used to have one up here. I don't know what happened to it. But I have fly swatter. This'll work. Ooh, it's dirty. I killed lots of bugs with it. Oops. I know, right? Buttons, buttons. Who's got my buttons? And for all I know, they might actually be on my desk. But I'm not seeing them for the life of me off the top of my head. I'm not seeing them. And no, stop that. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Oh, man, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten either. I ate a big lunch though. I did. I had we had turkey. Then hubby took the carcass and cooked it down, and he made this good tasting turkey broth. So he's got all the rest of the meat of the turkey in there with all the broth that he made. And then he added vegetables. Then he added rice. And then yeah, and it's really good. It's really good. So that's what I had for lunch. And that's probably what I'll have for supper because there's a lot of it. He made a lot, but it's so good. I don't mind. I love rice dishes. I can eat rice dishes all the time. Oh, it is Yolanda. And he's got such a way with spices. It is very, very delicious. Looks like mush, but it tastes so good. Heat it up in the microwave with a little bit of butter, and some salt. And oh, it is yummy. Very, very yummy. Yeah, so I had it with chicken fingers this afternoon. That was my lunch. A bowl of rice with chicken fingers. And tonight I'll just have the bowl of rice, I think, because I ate the last set of chicken fingers. Hubby and I at lunch. So I think I will just have a bowl of rice tonight. But the thing with rice is it just doesn't last. I mean, I found last night I filled up on rice. I was stuffed after supper. Before I went to bed, I was hungry. I went to bed hungry. Oh, thank you, Robert. I appreciate it. And you know what? I'll only be on for another 15 minutes, I promise. So I won't keep you up much longer than that. And that's if I can continue, with my stomach rumbling the way it is. Let me get some juice. That'll help. Sugar to the rescue. So, yeah, I took my 5-hour energy just a little while ago. Shh. Don't tell hubby. But I'll be up for hours. Yay. Well, thank you, Robert, but I won't be here for another 23 hours. No, I'm just going to be here for another 49 minutes. Yeah. That's it. That's all. Just another 49 minutes and then I've got to go. I'm going to need to eat. My puppies are going to need to go aside. And then I need to come back upstairs. I need to kill. I need to game. Bell peppers and boiled potatoes for yesterday. I had to make a meatloaf for tonight. Oh, I love meatloaf. I do. I love meatloaf. Love my meatloaf. I used to make, and it's so cool. I used to have this big broiler with a rack. And I used to make this big football shaped type meatloaf. Like I used to make a big meatloaf because I had kids. So you learn to make a big meatloaf. Like I'm talking big meatloaf. Like about that high, about that long, a big meatloaf. I'd shape it up, And sometimes I put cheese in it. Sometimes I roll it up with ham and cheese. And sometimes I put stuffing in it. The stuffing in the meatloaf. Oh, wow. Stovetop stuffing and meatloaf is so good. But yeah, I don't make meatloaf so much anymore. I'm the only one in the house who likes it. So it kind of sucks. I mean, I had it for Todd. When Todd was living here, I made meatloaf twice. Yeah. Sorry, Robert. I know. I'm making me hungry too. I shouldn't be talking like this. But yeah. Well, that's not good. Oh, I got a vacuum again. I'll do that tonight. vacuum after live is done. No, you get out of there. You don't need to eat all these dead bugs. I don't know what it is with you and bugs. Go away. Mama's looking for her. There's another dead bug. I just killed it. Mama's looking for her crochet hook. Bothers me that I can't find it. I thought it rolled underneath the desk, but I just did a sweep with the crochet hook and I didn't feel anything at all. And if it was there, I would have felt something. You'd think. There we go. That's dead. Deader than a doorknob. Or the doorbell. No, that's not my crochet hook. Oh. There's my remote. No, that's not a crochet hook over there. Ooh, stuffed pork chops. That sounds amazing. Oh, I got your email. Susan, let's take a look at your capelet. I don't want to put that on my capelet. Do 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 do. Do. This is the one you did. Oh, Susan, that's beautiful. I like that. Let me turn up my lights. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's pretty. That's almost like the same one. Oh, no. I see how it's different. Actually, that's almost the same one I'm making. Yeah. I think that's the same one I'm making. It looks like the same one. It's all V-stitches. It's just V-stitches. Except I'm doing mine in a super bulky yarn. You did yours in the 4-weight. It looks really nice. But yeah, that's the same. Did she put picots on the bottom? Oh, she put picots on the bottom. Oh, I like those. Those are cute. Susan, you did a great job. I love it. I'm going to show everybody. That's what Susan made, everybody. Isn't that beautiful? Good job, Susan. I like that one. I like that. You did a good job. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Isn't it? I like it. I'm not a green person, but I like the stitch detail that came out when you used the 4-weight. I like that. Oops, sorry. I keep moving my computer and it's unfortunately interacting with the camera. Stuffed pork chops. My husband butterflies pork chops all the time for me. And then I don't know what to do with them. You know what I end up doing with them? I usually end up frying them. So I did with the last one. He butterflied for me so I could stuff it. And all I did with it was fry it. Didn't stuff it. Didn't have nothing to stuff it with that I wanted to try and stuff it with. So. But I've made chicken cordon bleu before. Off the hop with no... no recipe. Just off the top of my head, I made chicken cordon bleu. And it is so easy the way I did it. No, not that I notice, Robert, but we kind of order our coffee. We get our coffee from Costco. So he gets the big box of Keurig coffee pods. So, and they've actually gone down in price. You put the picos, that just makes it look so pretty, Susan. It really does. I like those picos. But I like this the stitch definition the 408 gives it, but that's the easy cowl. That's that tutorial 256, right? Is that the tutorial? 256, yeah. How to crochet women's cozy capelet shawl poncho crochet tutorial 256. Is that the same one you did, Susan? Because it looks like the same one that I'm doing. I just haven't finished it, but you know that because I lost my crochet hook. Quick, someone send me a 10. I don't have another 10. That's a 15. That's an 8. What's this? I don't know what this is. It doesn't say. It's a 9. That's the biggest one I got. Yeah, that's not anything. That's an 8.5. I don't have another 10. What's this? What's this? This is an 18. I'm sad. Oh, you had a lot of that green. Oh, yeah. Well, send me the picture. You can send me the picture. Absolutely. I'd love to see it. I see if I took a picture of any of my crochet stuff, but don't think I have. There's your baby blanket. Oh, Susan, I like the colors. I like that peach or pink. A baby blanket Susan made for her neighbor. It's a peach or pink. Those are nice. That's a pretty blanket there, Susan. I like that. What stitch did you use? Here we go. Here's another picture of it a bit closer. You can see a bit of that stitch definition. Probably not from my camera onto the from my phone onto the camera, but oh, those are bubbles or something. Susan, what stitch is that? That's cool. What stitch is it? I want to know because it's a pretty stitch. It is a very pretty stitch. I like textured blankets. I think they're cool. I want to make a waffle stitch blanket so bad, but I got to make sure I have the yarn because it's a yarn eater. But I want to do a basket weave stitch too, blanket too, because I like the look of it. Yeah. Meanwhile, I've got 4 blankets on the go. I've got 2 gingham blankets going in different color schemes. And I've got 2 kaleidoscope granny square blankets going. Oh, and a stacked brick blanket, a granny square blanket, like plain Jane granny square rectangle granny square blanket. I think I'm going to rip that up and do a different stitch because this is for my brother and I don't like the stitch. It's just too holy. How is it going to keep him warm? So, but unfortunately, it's packed up and the yarn needed for it, more of it is packed up. So I just got to wait until I get this room organized. You're going to have to wait another year for his blanket. That's all there is to it. Sorry, brother of mine. Just going to have to wait. I won't come to visit you until it's done. Because I would feel bad if you give me what you got me from Paris. If you give me that, even if it's just that keychain, I would feel bad not having anything for you. So I have a blanket. Just got to finish it. And unfortunately, it's packed away right now. Although I do have a hat. I have a cap. I got a baseball cap from our band last year during Treaty Days. So I do have an extra ball cap that I got from my brother that I could give him. Got it from my other brother, but when is the next time I'm going to Edmonton? God, I don't know. Probably since Todd's not there. Mom's passed away. There's no reason for me to go to Edmonton now. Just my daughter, and she wants nothing to do with me. So no trips to Edmonton that I can see. Sad. I miss traveling. I really do. I miss going places. When I lived with my parents, every summer they traveled. Every summer they went somewhere. But it was always driving. Dad and Mom drove. They didn't take the train. They didn't take the bus. And because they like to be able to stop where they wanted to stop and get out and, see the sights, which is how I like to travel too. And, yeah, we always used to go places and it was fun. It was fun. I've been to almost every state of the United States. I've been to almost every province in Canada. Actually, I've been to more states in the US than I have been to provinces in Canada. It's kind of sad, but I've seen more of the US than I have of Canada. Yeah. You had a lot of that pink? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the way to see places. But you know what, Yolanda? If you have the money and you want to go somewhere, I really urge you to take the train. Seriously, my parents paid for me and my son to take the train from Edmonton, Alberta, all the way to Toronto, Ontario. And it was such an eye-opening experience to see the country unfold in the way it did. Because trains go places that, there's no highways. And you get to see a lot of really cool scenery. Really, it was an eye-opening experience for me. I've told hubby that, he wants to take me down to the East Coast. I've told hubby I want to travel there by train. I want to get a sleeper car and I want to travel to the East Coast by train. I think I would really enjoy that. One single and one double in the same stitch. Quick and easy crochet one skein baby blanket by Creative Grandma. Oh, cool. I like Creative Grandma. She's nice. Glenda. I think that's her name, right? Glenda? She's nice. Quick and easy crochet one skein baby blanket. I'll have to remember that one. I need one. That's nice. One single and one double. That's like my wrote it down on a notepad. Cool. Yeah. I'm putting this on because I'm cold. So Yolanda, you didn't get a chance to see my capelet? This is what y'all voted for me to make. So I just got one more row to do. As soon as I find my crochet hook, I'll finish it. But this is it so far. Wait. There we go. Whew. Thank you, Robert. This is the yarn that my hubby bought me. Oh, Yolanda, it's warm. It's warm. Oh, Susan, it's okay. It doesn't hurt so much anymore. But I put her up for adoption, and she had a really good life. And she turned out to be the spoiled little brat, the apple of her new family. And I'm happy she had a wonderful life. But she resents me and Todd. She resents the fact that we're close. She resents that I gave her up, although she's the first one to say, because Todd and I lived in poverty. I was on welfare with him. And first 8 years of his life, we lived hand to mouth pretty much. And life was hard. There was a lot of things that was hard. And a lot of loss. And she's even said, she's glad that I put her up for adoption, but she still doesn't know how to feel about me. So rather than work on her feelings, she'd just rather I not come around. And I figure, you know what? Put your head in the sand. That is typical me. So she comes by that issue properly. Yeah, absolutely. You got feelings you don't know what to deal with, but your head in the sand and ignore it. That's right. It's exactly what I did at her age. So all I can say is, you know what? I won't be around forever. I mean, I'll be 55 in January. 55. Do you believe that? Like 55, like 5. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. That's sweet. I'd love to come up to California and see you. See, when I adopted Robin out, I knew where she was going to. It was closed adoption. I adopted her out to my aunt's best friend, Connie. Connie and her husband had not been able to have children, really wanted a baby, and they had tried to adopt a couple of times before, but every time when it came to picking up the baby, the birth mother would change her mind. So they were really, really leery about adopting Robin because they were just scared that I would change my mind again. But that did not happen. Her father, Todd's dad, and her father are the same man, and he was very much opposed to bringing her home because in his eyes we couldn't afford her, so let's just give her up. So that, and I was too young to stand up to him. He was very much a dominant figure in my life at that point in time. and I listened. So yeah, I didn't want to give her up, but I did. And I made peace with it over the years. It's taken a lot of soul searching, a lot of tears, a lot of healing, but I'm okay with it because I know she went to a good life. She had a better life than Todd and I did. She is so loved by her family and so spoiled. I mean, honestly, her grandma bought her a car. Like, wow. So, yeah, let's just let her live her life. And, I wish her all the best. I love her. I'm here for her. She knows that. She knows I'm here for her. She knows if she would, all she has to do is reach out. But she also knows I won't be here forever either. So we'll see. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, I like how it turned out. Nice warm. And like I said, I like how it's going to be because I did make it long. So it's going to be folded over on my chest, which is perfect because my chest needs that. It always does. It's always cold. So I'm really looking forward. I'll put buttons here and buttons underneath on here. And yeah. So one more row and then I'm done. Thank you for that, Susan. Thank you for your help on this. I appreciate that. How old is she? I don't know. 34? She's 18 months younger than Todd. Because he was 6 months old when I got pregnant with her again. When I got pregnant again. Or no, he was 6 weeks old. Yeah. I got pregnant right again. Dennis, is the only guy I've ever been fertile with. Besides my husband. Yeah. Every other man in my life in the past, no one's ever been able to get me pregnant except for Dennis, who is Todd's and Robin's father. And I say father because he's always been in their life. Like, as soon as she decided she wanted to meet me, she also met Dennis. And she actually likes her father and actually talks to him more than she talks to me. And that's fine. I don't care. Whatever. She's got issues with me. That's fine. I got issues. Everybody's got issues. Whatever. Yeah, I was young. I was really young. I was a young 18 when I had Todd. A very young 18. I was so naive. I look back at myself and I go, oh my God, I should not have been left out to my own devices. You would like to see 55 again? Yes, things happen. That's true. Things do happen. I can say I wouldn't go through those years again, but in a way, it would be nice to be able to not do the things that I did. Some of them I'd do again, though. Some of them I wouldn't. Am I really, Robert? Well, cool. Yeah, my birthday's in January. Y'all get ready. Birthday's in January. I turn 55. I gotta figure out what I want for supper. I think I want lasagna this year. I have to give hubby lots of time so he can make sure he's got it all planned in his head. But I'm not going to do a fondue this year. I did fondue last year. And I did I did shepherd's pie one year and I did lasagna the other year. I'm going to do lasagna again, I think. I like lasagna. I think so. So anyway, yeah, this is how my poncho is going to be. It's going to be nice and warm. It is nice and warm. I like it, which is awesome because I'm going to need it. So, but it's so nice having a furnace, guys. Oh my goodness, it's been so nice having a furnace. I'm so happy we have a furnace and hot water. I'm so thankful every day. Every day. But our furnace is going up and going down and going up and going down because it gets cold. It's cold in the mornings and then it heats up in the afternoon and it's fine in the afternoon. So you're constantly turning that furnace up and down and up and down and up and down, poor thing. Do you hear that? That's Gussie. He's sleeping. He's going to be the one to tell me he needs out before anybody else. Isn't it, Yolanda? Yep. That's why I was never here in the winter. Like I closed this room up. We closed upstairs and we just lived downstairs. And we didn't come back up until spring. And that's how it's been every winter. I would close this room up. And I would only come up for more yarn and go right back down. And that's where I did my lives. And that's where I did my crafting, was downstairs during the winter months. And I'm so happy I won't have to do that this year. So happy I can work up here all year round. I really am, because I'm excited to see how this winter's going to be. But I can honestly say this room does get warm. So it's just cooling off a lot outside. And I have to get this window sealed before too much longer. Have to definitely get this window sealed, because the wind tonight, the wind is the nasty thing, right? My window, it's not closing. It's open this much in that lower corner. It won't close for some reason. So rather than forcing it, we've done what we could, and I'm just going to have to seal the window this year. Like, the windows should be sealed every winter anyway, because this window is very drafty, but it's going to be more drafty now. So definitely on the list of things to fix. You took your window AC out finally? Yeah, we did that months ago. Okay, not months ago. We never really put it in this year. We didn't. Oh, we did. We did put it in. It was in the last little bit of summer, I think the last bit of July. We put it in. You procrastinate. Yeah. Oh, you were in the hospital last year for your birthday in December? Well, don't do that this year, Susan. Don't do that this year. That would suck. I mean, I don't even work. When I was working, I didn't even work on my birthday. Trust me, I took my birthday off. I made sure I put in my holidays every year, and every year I made sure I didn't work on my birthday. One year I worked on my birthday and it sucked. It so sucked. I was so not happy being at work. I know they all made me feel happy. There was cake. There was coffee dates. There was lots of stuff. A lot of work was not done on my birthday around the office. But it still sucked having to get up early in the morning, get up, get dressed, and go to work. So I stopped doing that. I act like my birthday is a national holiday, and then in my head, that's the way it should be. I don't do nothing. Nope. Not on my birthday. Nope. I'm a princess, people. I don't do nothing on my birthday. Nope. Except what I want to do. If that's crocheting, it's crocheting. If that's gaming, it's gaming. Last year, I gamed on my birthday. I gamed all day on my birthday. Let me see when January 16th is. Ooh, the 16th is on Friday. Oh. You guys are going to see me the day after I turn 55. That's awesome. I want to see who's the top fan tonight. Top fans, top fans, top fans. Susan Burke in number one spot. And we have Yolanda number 2 and Robert bringing up the rear at number 3. Woohoo! I thank you all for being here. I think that's cool. I procrastinate too. I'm a big procrastinator, as you can tell. No. My screen shows Susan in number 1 position. Sorry, Robert. No, I don't have any friends here. I know it sounds sad, but I don't have many friends here. So I'll have probably have Kurt and Bonnie over for drinks. They're our friends. And that's probably it. And seeing how my husband does not like to hang out with drunk people, it wouldn't be many drinks. Yeah. So, no. The last time I had a big party for my birthday, it was in Saskatoon. It was in Saskatoon. We had a dinner party. And it was a nice dinner party. That was the last time. I can't remember what birthday it was. I think it might have been my 50th. Yeah, it probably was my 50th birthday. Yeah. And we had some friends over for supper. So it was nice. But yeah. No big party for me this year. Nope. He'll just probably be my hubby and me, and like I said, maybe a couple of friends over for drinks later. That's probably all it's going to be. If my hubby can drag me away from my computer, if that's what I'm doing. So lately, it's been really hard. He has to call me a couple of times, honey, get your ass down here. Because I'm usually busy up here going do in my own little world. I like my own little world. There's no people there. You know what I mean? I like my own little world. There's no people there. You know what I mean? You have days like that. You crochet every day. It gets you through the day. I understand that. I do. That was me in the beginning. But now I crochet in a computer game. And maybe my meds need to be changed again. I don't know. I just know that I don't have the attention span I used to. And I'm going like 4 years ago, I used to have better attention span than I do now. So I just know that I don't seem to I'm not able to crochet very long at all. And that's actually not true, because when I get into it, I'll crochet for hours. It just doesn't feel like hours. But it is hours, because I'll let the dogs out and then I'll start crocheting again. And if I get into it, I won't come up for air until they let me know they got to go out again. And that's usually 2.5, 3 hours later. So I do get to crochet, I guess. Big blocks of time. That's about as big a block of time as I get, is 2.5, 3 hours. And then I've got to take a break because the dogs need out. And then after that, it's hard. It's hard to get back into it, or it's easy. It depends on my attention span. Sometimes I get into my phone and then I've lost hours just surfing on my phone. Tiny itty bitty screen. Do I notice? No. Do I care? No. It hurts my eyes, but I do it anyway. No, Susan, I have not even tried the alpine stitch. It scares me, but it's so pretty. It is so pretty. I think I want to do a sweater in the alpine stitch. But first I gotta work off the things that I'm working off, because you understand not wanting to be around a bunch of drunk people. I understand that too, but I'd like to be one of those drunk people occasionally. I'm a happy drunk. I'm not drunk falling down drunk, but I'd like to get a glow on. That would be nice. Do you know how long it's been since I've been tipsy? Trying to think. It's been a while. I usually have 1 drink or 2 drinks, and that's it. And that's not enough to even get me feeling good. So it's been a long time since I've had enough alcohol that I'm happily tipsy. Robert, I'm too old to party. I am boring now. I'm turning 55 and I'm never too old to party. I'm always up for a party. I just don't go to any because I don't know anybody. And my husband won't go with me because he doesn't like drunk people. I'm in a bit of a bind. But yeah, that's my story. I would happily be one of those drunk people. Actually, that's one of my jokes about living here. Because living here, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. There's no stores. There's nothing. Well, I won't go into the politics of everything and why there's nothing. But there's nothing here anymore. And so the joke is, what do you do here? Well, you drink. There are so many alcoholics in town. Lovely people, but they like their booze. Yes, I do game in my yarn room. I do. Which is nice, but it's also why nothing's getting done in my yarn room. Because I come here, I sit down, and I think, okay, cool, let's work in my yarn room. Oh, I gotta put on music. Let's open up my laptop. Ooh, look, Steam has a sale. Oh, look, there's my game. Oh, I should do that. One of these years, I'll have my room done, and then I'll feel a lot better about gaming. One of these years. one of these years. I don't know. I'm a big procrastinator though. But I would have been working on this while we were talking if I didn't drop my crochet hook. And now I can't find it, and I don't have another 10. Don't have another 10. Don't have a 10. That's not a 10. It's a 9. It's a 9. That's a 7. This is an 8. That's a 7. That's an 8.5. I don't have a 9. Damn it all. You don't have a 9 down there either. What's this? Oh, I got a 10. And it's a clover. Yeah, I got a 10. Awesome freaking beans, man. I found a 10. You worry about drinking with the medicine you take? You know, I used to worry about it, but I don't drink enough to make it worrisome. Like a couple of drinks with my medication isn't going to do much. Even though they say, you know, don't drink with your meds, they're talking about like really guzzling it down. They're not talking about a couple of drinks here, a couple of drinks there. No, they're talking about quality and continuous use. I'm going to put this right there for when I go to crochet this. Now I don't have to find my furls so much. Who am I kidding? I'm going down there. As soon as I'm done, I'm going to go look for my crochet hook because it bugs me not having it. But there's my wrap, my capelet. It will be done by next week. It will be done. I don't know about the billet buttons. I will try to find them. I don't know what I did with them. They're somewhere around. Like I didn't toss them. They're beautiful buttons. Even though she gave me the one she didn't like. I like them. They're beautiful buttons. But they're big. So they'll be perfect. I just got to find them. But I'm going to watch that Bago Day video. Make sure I watch it to the end. Make sure she doesn't do a border. I'm pretty sure she doesn't do a border. She just ends on one of those rows. So I'm going to watch it and verify that. And if she does do a border, I'll do a border and do the buttons when I find them. And yeah, my capelet is done, people. Woohoo! I'm so happy. I used to worry, but then I actually talked it over with my doctor, and my doctor actually said they worry more about if you drink to excess continuously. Some medicine does react badly to alcohol, but talk to your pharmacist. I'm taking brain meds, meds for my brain to manage the stuff in my brain. And you shouldn't drink on those. But I checked with my pharmacist and he says, no, it's all about continuous and quantity. So I don't ever drink till I'm staggering drunk. Never. I used to. I don't do that anymore. And I don't drink often enough that I have any issue with my medication. Last time I had a drink was in the summer. Hey, Laura. Wow. Firstborn would have been 55. Happy birthday. Yeah, I'll be 55 in January. Now, I still don't know where I came from. 55 years old, and I don't know my family. I don't know my history. I don't know where I came from. Don't know my parents. That's my legacy. But anyway, I'm going to go because it's been 2 hours. So I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Yes, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. You don't look old enough to be 75. That's all I'm saying. But of course, I don't look old enough to be 55 if I had my hair done. 76? No. Anyway, thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you. If you're watching the replay, thank you very much. And I hope everybody has a wonderful night, a great weekend, and I will see you next week, same time, same channel. Bye, everybody.